Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Raven fans get some amazing news. Look. So, if you've been under a rock and you've only been seeing about the stuff about the LA Ravens, you know, J.K. Dobbins and them going over to the Chargers, Greg Roman being the coaches, everything over there, you missed one big thing. And this is a very important thing that happened, right? And I'm going to play it, or not play it, but show you right here. If you look at the right side of the screen, you can I'm going to read it out to you. It says, statement from the NFL on Ravens wide receiver Zay Flowers, who has been cleared by the league for any violation stemming from an allegation that became public in February. Now I'm going to read out the whole thing. It says, following a review, the NFL concluded there was insufficient evidence to support a finding that Zay Flowers engaged in any activity that violated the NFL's personal conduct policy. There will be no action taken by the league, and Flowers remains eligible to participate in all team activities. Oh! Yes! And let me tell you this right now. For anybody that's mad and stuff like that, I always tell people this. The alternative is you wanted something to happen. You wanted him to be physically abusive to somebody. Like, bro, this is great news. This is great news. The cop said, look, we can't find nothing. The NFL said, look, we can't find nothing. Okay, then, we move forward. That's great news. That is great news. Not from a football player's perspective, but from a good person's mind or their perspective. Because I wasn't wishing any of that stuff to be true. Not because of the football player, but because that would suck for the victim. You get where I'm coming from? Like, some people be like, oh, I hope he did that. Yeah. And not even thinking about what happened to the victim. Like, what? So, yeah, this is what's happening. So, now we know Zay Flowers will be available for everything. Unless, God forbid, some type of secret video recorded by somebody drops that nobody knew about, and then it turns TMZ and the NFL on top of their heads. God forbid, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, it's all gun-ho, and he can start clear this up. It's maybe just, hey, look, that's not the person I am. It's not the person I perpetuate. And, I was glad we could work everything out. So, I'm hoping that it gets taken like that and not held over his head. You know what I'm saying? Because if everyone's saying they can't find something and it's not there, you can't punish somebody for that. So, I'm happy that, nothing came of it, saying that, so far it's looking like he's been clean in this, and they can't find anything to say that he's done these horrific, heinous crimes. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really happy about that. But this is great news for us also. Now back to the football side, right? The emotional side, the mental side is over there. Now back to the football side. We got Zay Flowers from beginning to end. I kept telling y'all, I said, yo, this thing is not resolved yet. We got to wait, right? There's a chance that Zay Flowers can miss games or be suspended for the whole year. We don't know what could come out, what could be found and stuff like that. We don't know because none of us were there. Then this happened, and I said, oh, there it goes. Hallelujah. Open up. Hallelujah. Shine your rays. Yes. Oh. So now we're on the winning track. So Zay Flowers is now eligible for everything. Man, that's great news. And so we know that he's going to be there at the minimum. We got Bateman that's still there. Now we got to go to the draft, see if we can get another guy. Whoever we get in the draft, the Bateman will be fighting for wide receiver 2 spot. That's pretty much what it is. If it's Coleman, it is what it is. Like I said, wide receiver 2 spot. If it comes out that Bateman has an absolute monster year where he ends up actually being the number 1 receiver, well, that's great for us. Now we got 2 number 1s and a young stud out of the draft. I'll sing hallelujah all over again. Hallelujah. If that's true. So, or if that happens. So, you know what I'm saying? Real excited about this. Raven fans should be ecstatic. You know what I'm saying? We move on. We move forward. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everybody should want this to have been the outcome, because if it was true, bro, that means you would have been a crazy abuser, bro. Just beating down, you know what I'm saying, spouse or significant other. For what reason, bro? And you know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, glad that wasn't the case. Glad they didn't find anything. Glad this man could go on. Glad, you know what I'm saying, we could build and keep moving forward. And he could do it mentally, physically, and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, those alligator, bro, when that stuff is hanging over your head, it's taxing. It's mentally taxing. This is coming from someone that's going through personal stuff. When you're going through personal problems, there's nothing more taxing. Because guess what? You still got to go to school or you still got to go to work. Some of your people might know, but eventually it becomes old news and it's just on your neck. So there's no one that's really there next to you to go through it with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When you're going through personal problems, I consider this on that level of a personal problem that he could be going through. But I'm just saying, like, you know, people go through different things. They, you know, death in the family, divorces, you know what I'm saying? Loss of wages, abuse allegations, all these different stuff. People go through a lot of stuff. So it's not easy to deal with that stuff. It tears you apart from the inside. It really does. We're all human at the end of the day. So like I said, I'm happy for Zay, you know what I'm saying, that he got the best, you know, outlook on this. And now he can move forward and continue to do what he loves. And yeah, we're good. But I am actually, now that Zay is cleared, does that change anything that the Ravens do in the draft? Because the Ravens could have been looking at it like, bro, we might have to add somebody just in case. Or maybe even two somebodies just in case. Because he might miss multiple games based on this. But nothing was leaked. Nothing was said. So now we move forward. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it runs. That's the way it runs. So I'm actually happy that this worked out. I will say this though. Right? We should start this season with all of our players. This is supposed to be Zay's breakout season. Second year in the league. You did great for your rookie season. Now it's for you to take another step. This is Bateman's last year to prove he has anything. So this should be a breakout season for him also. Like, Mark Andrews is still trying to prove to everybody that he's the tight end of the future on this team. You get where I'm coming from? And Isaiah Likely's trying to make his case, being like, look, I love Mark, but I'm him. So there's a lot of guys on this team that are playing like the rent is due. Like the rent is due. So that's what we have to look forward to. But congratulations to Zay. Congratulations to the Ravens and Ravens flock, man. This is great news for everybody. Breaking news, great news. Zay Flowers will not be suspended, and they found nothing that Flowers engaged into any activity that violated the NFL's personal conduct policy. What do you guys think? Do you agree, or are you of that, yeah, we'll see if anything else comes out, or are you just on the other side of I'm just happy that we can start to move past something like this, the black cloud that it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, right here. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Ah!